Exclusive reports. A hole nearly 1 metre wide appeared on the Three Gorges Dam. Exclusive! Three Gorges Dam collapse caused by typhoon tropical cyclone.
And only on the James Neil Cooper channel, aliens arrive at the Three Gorges Dam in China. Now, let me just inform you, no aliens have arrived at the Three Gorges Dam, unless you call Xi Jinping an alien. There are no new, and I repeat the word new, cracks at the Three Gorges Dam according to any official reports, and definitely no 1 metre gaping hole on the top of the sluice gates at the Three Gorges. So what I thought I'd do is just a little bit of fun, and you can see what the Three Gorges Dam is like. We do have the latest satellite picture right here. And you can see that the sluice gates are not open. You can see that they're not using the ship's elevator right next to the Three Gorges on the right hand side as a way to release water, because at the moment there's no need to release water. And downstream, quite often we talk about Yingchang. This is the dam about 40 kilometers away downstream of the Three Gorges, and their sluice gates are not open. All of these images are taken at 500 meters. That's the closest I can get before it doesn't get clear. But let's go into the weather for you. Kutan is 160, sorry, did I say the weather or the levels? The levels for you. Kutan is at 165.01 and Yingchang has 42.19. These are all gone down. Green means down. And the Three Gorges is 146.47. The inflow and the outflow hasn't really changed, 14,000 up. The outflow has at 13,500. Now, quite often I talk about Chongqing. This is 600 kilometers west of the Three Gorges. It's a big metropolis, and the whole area, not the city area, the whole area has the population of about 35 million people, which is the same population of Tokyo. Here's what it looks like. And if you do have the time, do subscribe. But now let's have a look at the wonderful weather of China over the next day or so. It's a little bit slow at first. This is the whole of China, and the hand, as always, especially for the newcomers, is approximately by the Three Gorges Dam. Away from the dams of China at the moment and into some of the weather which is hitting, like in Europe at the moment. In some places in China they are getting a massive heat wave, and our people, if they do have the time, are cooling down like this. This next video I'm showing you, I really don't know what's going on, but obviously it's a bit of acting here with a cameraman, the camera crew there, possibly outside a hospital with the stormtroopers, the big whites, doing something. Not too sure what they're doing. Away from all that, now in Shenzhen and some other areas in China, I do believe something like Xi'an as well, are going through another COVID outbreak. And here is an intrepid explorer, which I managed to get off Twitter, reporting what is happening there.
Shenzhen's a city of more than 17 million people, and everybody in this city now has to get tested once a day, once every 24 hours, because they've detected some cases over the past few days. The COVID tests are necessary to get into buildings, to ride the subway, to buy airplane tickets, to take trains. Anything you want to do, you pretty much have to have the COVID test. Once you've gotten your mouth swabbed, later in the evening, the result comes out, and it shows up on your phone on a QR code. And that QR code is your key to getting into buildings, going on the subway, getting on airplanes, doing what you do.
Now, with the monsoon season in full swing in China, when you do need to go for a test, and in some cases, in some places, it's every single day, not once every 72 hours, but every day, regardless of the weather. And if you do test positive, they don't just tell you to go home and isolate for 7 days or whatever the requirement is now. They will send you still to a quarantine camp. And this is one which is relatively empty, but when it does get full, there is no social distancing, and it is very, very basic. It is possibly Colditz would have been better to stay for a week or two, and there you would go and have, or here or there, you would go and have tests every single day. 2 tests, 2 negative tests in a row means you can go home on the 3rd day. Away from that, let's have a look at the banking. Now, we did talk about an area in China called Henan, and some of the local banks, 4 local banks, 4 village banks, had some withdrawal symptoms that people couldn't take their money out online, they couldn't take it out on the ATM, they couldn't go to the bank. This is not only these 4 local banks, it is 4 of the national banks in certain areas in China. ICBC is one, Bank of China is another one, the big bank, that one, China Construction Bank, and the other one, I think it's the Agricultural Bank of China. So what is happening with banks in China, to be honest, I don't really know. Is if I was like fear-mongering or being a conspiracy theorist, is China running out of money and just withdrawing funds from people so they can buy things or whatever it is? We really don't know the whole situation. But it's been going on for a couple of months in China, and it's something to, I don't know, as I like to say, just to keep an eye on. Not looking good, but I'm sure and I hope it is resolved soon. Now, related to monsoons, we're still going to go to the sort of central part of China, and you can see Xi'an. Xi'an was the first capital of China thousands of years. This is in Shaanxi province, and there have been some little pitter-patter of rain, which we're going to show right now. And that brings us to a close on the 13th of July 2022. It's a Wednesday. Many thanks to the people who do pop over to my other channels and subscribe. Thank you so much. And if you haven't done so already, the links are in the description and the links are in the pinned comment, if I remember, to be honest with you. That like, subscribe and share always helps with the algorithm. The mug is still available at $15. Yes, it's my own merch. You can go to the PayPal address in the link in the description below, and you can buy a mug and help a child here in Cambodia, which I'm sure, excuse me, like about 40 of you had so far. Just need to sell the rest of the mugs. And I will wish you a happy Wednesday wherever you are. Be good, be well, be safe. Bye-bye.